Welcome back, everyone, to Over the Hill Acres. I'm Rob. What a beautiful Friday evening this is. It's 70 degrees out, low humidity, finally cooling down a little. This is the way I like it. I'm not into that really hot summer stuff. I love summer, but the heat doesn't love me anymore. The older I get, the more I like these cooler temperatures. Fall is my favorite time of year. But, anyways, I have a rant tonight. I work for the local highway department, like I've told you before. Now, we just did a project where we had to remove a sluice pipe from across the road. There's a pond on one side and it drains onto the other side of the road. Well, we have beaver issues, and they plugged the tube, and this tube that's been in there has probably been in there since the early 1900s. We had to remove it and put in a bigger one. So now was the time to do it. We wanted to get it done before school started so we'd have the road open again to go. We always have problems there. The water gets to the edge of the road and almost overflows the road and everything, so we figured it was time to get it fixed. Well, this requires shutting that road down for 3 days. Now, we put the signs up at the intersections. We blocked the road off, road closed, plain as can see, barricades, orange cones, road closed ahead signs, but yet people for some reason seem to think they need to drive down there. We actually even had a truck pulling an excavator come down there. Now this truck has to back all the way up. Why can't people read the signs? And then they complain. They complain the road's closed. But yet, when the road's open and going, they complain that there's issues on that road. So we take the time to close the road, fix it right, and get it done. So they have a decent road to drive on. I don't understand what people think when it says road closed. That means road closed. It doesn't say road closed unless you want to come look. It says road closed to all traffic. Now, come on, people. When road closed signs are up, please obey the signs and go around. By you coming around those signs and coming down there to look or to see if you can get through, just maybe by some chance they'll let you sneak through, you slow the job down. When we have to stop, direct traffic, go take the time to tell people you cannot get through here. It'll be closed to such and such a date. Please go around. Now, if you knew where this spot was at, you would understand that at each end of this road, which this road is not quite a mile long, is an intersection. And the road from each one of them leads around. It is less than 5 minutes added to your travel time to just go around the block. By coming down there now you add that much more time to it because you have to take time to turn around, go all the way back, and then go back around one of the other directions. So you're not only slowing us down, you're slowing yourself down. It gets me. I've been doing this job, going to be going on 27 years, and the amount of people that complain and whine and moan and groan about the condition of the roads, and then we finally get the time to get to that section of the road and fix whatever the issue is, whether it be potholes or ice and snow in the wintertime, whatever, etc., etc. But they complain and complain, and then they complain when we get out there and shut the road down or put it down to one lane, and they have to wait till we flag them around and all this kind of stuff. People nowadays are not happy no matter what you do for them. You try to get the roads fixed when they complain about them. And then when you're getting them fixed, they complain that you're fixing them, you're slowing them down. I just don't understand the train of thought of people nowadays and why they are like this. If you are in that much of a hurry, you should leave a little earlier, because there's always going to be things that get in your way that stop you from getting to where you're going and at a reasonable time. You have to figure that kind of stuff into your schedule. It's summertime, it is road fixing season. And then comes wintertime and it's snow plowing season. And everybody complains that the snow plows are in their way, or the snow plows haven't been out yet, or there's drifts everywhere they can't get through. People don't understand what it takes to do this job, and I am a firm believer that if you're going to get your license, you should have to go and ride with a truck driver for a couple weeks to see what they go through. And that might give you a better perspective of what we have to do to take care of the roads so you can get through safely and get home to your family or to your job. Come on, people. It's time to give us a little bit of a break. We do a lot of work while you guys are all home for the holidays, enjoying time with your family. We are out on call 24/7 through the whole winter months. I don't know how many times over the 27 years I've missed Christmas morning with my family because I was out on the roads plowing them so you can get home safely to your children and your wife. Yeah, I'm complaining a little, and I have a right to complain a little. When you hear people complain like that we're slowing them down, or why haven't you been out? Well, maybe we haven't been out because we've already been out for 12 hours and we need a break. In these smaller townships, we do not have the manpower to run 24/7 around the clock. The township I work for has 4 guys, and 3 of us are truck drivers, and the 4th is the boss who's in charge of everything. So 3 guys can only cover so much territory in a given amount of time, and we need a break. You just sit in those trucks and plow snow and try to do a good job for everybody else, plus stay safe, because we want to get home to our families too. This is no joke. I rolled one of my trucks on a steep hill plowing snow one year, trying to make sure the roads were open for you folks to get home. I was not hurt, thank God, but it was not the thing that I would prefer to do. It was actually a kind of a scary situation when you flip one of them 10-wheeler trucks that weigh over 20-some ton in the middle of the road. It's not the funnest thing in the world. At the time, my wife, when she heard about it, she was not thrilled. So, and she was wondering if I was going to get home safely. So, people, give us a little bit of a break. Okay, there's my rant for tonight. It all started with just people not being able to read road signs. And most of them are locals. A lot of them are local people. I kind of understand when you got people from way out of town, they're not sure which way to go. Maybe there's another road just past that road close sign that they can turn on. But nowadays, with GPS on everything, it takes a few seconds. Bring it up. The map will show you how to get around there. Okay. And on top of that, it was a beautiful day today. Went to a retirement party for a gentleman that works in an adjoining township today. He, the superintendent of that town, he is finally going to retire and enjoy the rest of his life with his wife and kids out there. Good for you. I'm glad. I'm proud you made it this far. Hope you have a good life, Dennis, and enjoy the rest of your time. So with that being said, are you looking forward to the cooler temperatures? For those of you who live up here in the Northeast, Snow is just around the corner. I hate to say it, don't get mad at me and try to break the TV or anything. I'm not a huge fan of snow either. I enjoy the cooler temperatures, but it's coming. Let me know in the comments if you prefer the spring, summer, fall, or winter. I myself, I'm fall is my favorite time of year. I love to deer hunt. I love the cooler temperatures. I prefer it when you're just sitting around. You have to wear a sweatshirt, but if you're out working, a t-shirt comes in handy. Those are temperatures I like. I enjoy bow hunting. That's going to be coming up here real soon. Another, well, just a little over a month. So I need to get going on that kind of stuff too, and get my tree stands ready. I'll have some videos of that coming up, and checking to see what's going on in the woods. Get out my equipment, check everything over. See how things go this year. Hopefully I can get a big one. I've been seeing a really nice 8-point on my property, big buck. So hopefully I'll have a chance at that big guy there for a change. I've gotten numerous deer over my life. I have never got a big wall hanger, and I would like to have one of those big ones to put on my wall before I can't hunt anymore. Bow hunting is challenging. As I get older, it gets harder and harder to pull the bow back comfortably. So, I mean, there's other ways to hunt, but I enjoy the bow hunting part of it, and hopefully I can still do that for a few more years. One of the reasons I want to retire is to get to hunting a little more and maybe get out west. I would love to go out and do a Colorado hunt for elk maybe, or a buddy of mine goes out to Indiana for these big bucks all the time. I was invited to go this year, but I just couldn't swing it, so I'm hoping next year might be a good chance for that. And let me know in the comments, do you enjoy hunting? If you have, and where have you hunted, and what have you got? We've gotten a lot more bear around this area in the last 10 years. It's common to see numerous bear every year now. I've actually had them in my yard and tear apart my bird feeders once in a while. I always see signs of them in the woods. A couple times a year I'll see them running in a field somewhere and crossing the road maybe. So yeah, we got quite a few bear too. So that's pretty cool. And I really enjoy turkey hunting, not fall turkey hunting. I don't do much of that because that's right in the middle of bow season. If one just happens to come through while I'm bow hunting, I might have the opportunity to get one with a bow. But spring turkey hunting around here is the big thing for most people. My wife is doing another 24-hour shift at the hospital tonight. She's got a girl in labor there. She's hoping to get delivered soon so she can rest this evening. But that's a hit or miss when you're delivering babies. You could not have any girls there and have a peaceful night, or you could have 1 to 6 or 7. It's not uncommon for her to come home totally exhausted after this 24-hour shift because she has been up the whole time delivering babies and taking care of women. She's does excellent at her work. I can't wait to do a video sometime soon on her nonprofit organization she has and her trips to Africa. She just loves doing that, which November's coming up. I'll lose my wife for 2 weeks in November. She'll be heading back to Africa sometime. Not sure what the dates are yet. So when that time comes, I'll let you know. I ask you all to keep her in your prayers because it's a third world country over there. And when I do a video on this and tell you some of the things over there, it can be kind of scary. And she goes over there and by herself a lot of times. She knows a group of people over there, has become friends with them that take care of her and escort her around. She's fairly safe over there, but again, it is a third world country with a really corrupt political situation over there, so it can really be dangerous too. So I pray for her all the time, hope for a safe return, and what she does over there touches a lot of women and young girls, and and the Lord takes care of all of them. She goes twice a year, usually in November and then again in June. So a month out of the year, she's in Africa over there, and it's really a different place. The weather over there is something. When she goes over there in June, it's their winter time. Low temperatures are still in the 70s in the winter, so can you imagine what her temperatures are like when she's over there in November when it's their summertime and it is hot. She goes to Kenya, close to the equator, in that area there, and she's seen a lot of things. I can't wait to share some of this with you folks. It's really interesting. One of these days I might make the trip over there with her. I just have not convinced myself that I can handle 20 some hours in an airplane. I don't mind flying. I actually enjoy it. Flying 3 or 4 hours around the United States to get out west and stuff is a big difference than getting in a plane and being in there 20 some hours. I can't bring myself to get past being stuck in a tin can in the air for that long with not being able to go anywhere or get up and barely move around these planes. So that's one of the big reasons it keeps me from going right at the moment. But I would like to say that I was over there sometime and get to check this out and see it for myself. So maybe, just maybe in the future, that'll be another video. That'd be a really cool video to put on my trip to Africa on YouTube. But until then, I'm going to continue making videos here around the farm because that's what this channel is about, is getting this place up and going, and hopefully getting the cattle in here this coming spring and starting that operation, and working with my tractor and in the woods and cutting firewood and fixing things. The stuff that I love to do, and hopefully if I get to retire next summer like I plan on, I'll be able to do a lot more of that and have a lot more videos of things being fixed up and taken care of, and you can watch and see how this grows here. That's was the main purpose of this channel, so we'll see how it goes, and hopefully you folks stick with me and we take this journey together. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of laughs because I really don't know how to make videos. This is all new to me. Hopefully I'm getting a little better at it. I got to update my computer someday and things like that for my editing, but right now I do all this on my phone and my laptop, which is old as dirt, but it still does the trick. It takes me a couple hours to download things because our internet's so slow around here. But I've got it figured out where I can crank out a couple videos a week at least and see how it goes. So far, it's been interesting. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a ton of views, but every day when I look, there's a little more, and that's kind of a neat feeling. So we'll see how it goes. Stay with me, and we'll go on this journey together. So this video is going to be a little shorter one tonight. I just wanted to put my little rant on there. We all have those nights and days sometime where you just need to unload to somebody about some things, and that was mine. So I hope that it wasn't too annoying, me ranting about stuff, but everybody else does it, so I thought maybe it was my turn to just leave a little bit of a commentary on what I think about people and road work, and I just wish people would slow down, enjoy themselves, not get so bent out of shape, realize that people are out there working to help them, and just give us a little break. Oh, that got dark. But then out here, not so dark anymore. There's that yard light that I put in on that one video, and it is like a Walmart parking lot out here. So, what a beautiful, peaceful night. You can hear the peepers out here just going at it. I'm not sure if my microphone picks them up or not. That's our pool down there. Oh, look at that sunset over there. Just going down behind the trees. I love it out here in the country. I don't know how anybody can live in town. It's just a beautiful place to be. Look at that. Stars are starting to come out. Anyways, thank you for being here with me tonight. May God bless you all. If you like the video, please give me a like and subscribe. There'll be more to come. Have a good night.